All right, guys, what you're looking at here is a 15-ounce finished copper bar made from strictly scrap, as you're going to see right here. This is some of the scrap we got out of the microwaves. I did 2 of them in a row, and this is some little extra scrap. And what you're coming up to on here pretty soon is the mold that we're going to pour that bar into, that we're going to make, that's going to look just like this one. This is the setup. It's a little hard to see at this distance, but I'll zoom in on some of this stuff. So if you're looking down here, right there, that's the mold. Let me see if I can zoom on that for you. You can see the handle coming out the back of it right there. And on the next block, insulated block, right there is the crucible with a piece of cardboard that goes in the foundry. And it just keeps it from sticking in the foundry, and it burns up in there, so that's that. So and the next thing in the line is the foundry, right there. And it is what it is. It creates the heat that burns up the metal, and that's all I can really tell you about that. So over here to the left a little bit, right there, you can see on the floor here, right there, those are actually welding gloves is what they are, but they're used to keep you from getting burnt doing foundry work. And right there is my leather apron. And then down here are the tools. The first tool is a crucible extractor that you use to pull the crucible out. The next tool is, after it's out and sitting approximately where it is here, the crucible, you put that around it, and then you pick up the crucible and pour with it. And the next items, there's 2 items there. The one on the right here is a scoop to get the dross off the top of the molten metal. And the next one is beside it on that side right there is a stir rod to stir the metal, to bring that dross to the top so you can get it off there so you don't screw up your mold. And that's it for this. I'll be back. So what we've got here now, I got the crucible in the foundry. That's sitting on the cardboard on the bottom here. I have the lid off sitting over here. And we're going to get ready to fire this off. That is not all the copper. That's just the fines. There's probably, there's probably 7 ounces there. So we're going to heat that crucible slow. And as we heat that, that'll melt. And then we'll pour this balance in. So that's the plan. So we're about ready to start here. We'll set the propane bottle first. And you can't see that, but we're going to do this right there. So we should be able to open this valve. Open this valve. So now we got propane going. So we look at the crucible. And that's all it takes to get it started. And we're really low right there. Get a lid on her. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're real low. So let's open this up a little bit. We're just going to let that go slow. Give it a little air. There we go. I love it when it does that. Hope I didn't scare you. That's the way it goes. That was kind of an extended explosion. Let's get a little closer. You'll be able to see a little bit in there. You can just see it's just barely red. Just barely fits. We'll let her go there a little bit at 15 psi. And, all right, guys, it's only been running for just about 3 minutes, so it's not hot enough yet. I just want to show you. The melting point for copper is 1,083 degrees C, and we are 555 degrees C. So that has to go a little bit before that even starts to melt in there. The way we do that is we turn up the percent on the propane. The way I know that is over here, right there. That tells me what percent on that. I'm at 15 right now. So we may turn it up just a teeny bit. Let that run. I want to let it run for a little bit. So that crucible doesn't crack on me. Guys, so I turned it up to 20. Let's see where we're at here. I got the leather apron on now too. And we're at 957. So it got hot really fast. It's not liquid yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, it's actually 991. That's all over right now. So, all right, we'll let that go a little bit there. Then we'll put the rest of the copper in and get it up to a melt point. That'll cool it off just a little bit, but check the camera here, make sure everything's getting hot. All right, so I hope we're going to make it. You can hear that popping sound. We're trying to run out of propane. And we're right on the lower end of being good on the gauge. It's we're hoping. So what we're going to do here is try to run this a little quicker. Okay, I got one more piece of copper to go. We're going down quick on the propane, so you'll see. Let's put the last of the copper in, and we're dangerously low to being out of fuel. So we'll just kind of watch her here and see when it goes liquid. I guess that one bigger piece is in there. Let's try it. Okay. It's not liquid yet. Guys, I got the lid off. I was going to start and take the dross out, but I don't think we can do it. I think it dropped by itself to save propane. Yeah, see, it's hardly melted at all. So that. Okay, guys, I've stirred the copper here, and it's not melting because it had fallen down below 12%. And that isn't near hot enough to melt copper. We gave it a good try here. I thought the bottle would hold out through the whole thing, and it just couldn't do it. Sorry about that. I wasted a little bit of your time, but these things happen sometimes. Trying to judge a bottle by a gauge, and the gauge was just a little bit off. So If you like this video anyhow, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, come back again, give it a great comment. Thank you so much for watching.